What up, world? It's your boy Lando, Saint Lando 1, kicking it to you live here in Taipei. And right now, I'm actually not too far from the 101 tower here. It is very impressive. I don't think you... Oh, there it is right there. It's through the tree line. I'm on the side that not a lot of people talk about at the Taipei 101 tower. There it is in the background. Oh, man. So this is the side that has a lot more nature on this side, because if you go to the opposite side of the 101 over there, it is very... Not as much green space going on here, so I'm just here to show you how much green space is actually down here in Taipei, downtown. Well, if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Okay, without further ado, we'll flip this around here. And as you can see here, we got beautiful, it's a beautiful day. It is currently like 80 degrees. For those not in freedom units, that's like 23, 24 C, somewhere in there. But yeah, man, this is great. Oh, man, it's such a beautiful day. I thought it was gonna rain today, but nope, that is not the case. So this particular area here, I think this is like the west side of the Taipei 101 here. This has actually got a lot more residential buildings here. These are all resident buildings. Some of them are office, some of them are hotels. It's kind of a mix, because that's what they do here. It's a wide area here that you can see that it's mostly for bikes here, but sometimes you can drive like smaller cars through here to get over here. Not as often though. Usually it's just for bikes. And then as you can see, we're getting a little bit closer here. Got a shot of the 101 tower there. It's very beautiful. So yeah, this is like the one side where you can have a lot more tree cover here. So it's not super toasty in this one spot because of that, which is like really nice. So yeah, it's like a lot of interesting like scenery going on here. We got like a lot of tree cover. Actually, it feels real nice here. I've got the hat on here to keep the sun off of me, because it's still very toasty here in Taiwan here as well. But yeah, as you can see, we got a bike lane and everything, and so it's real nice here. And I'm gonna flip this around here. So on this is actually where we're starting to get more into the traffic here. So this is actually like more of like where all of the roads combined over here to get to like all of the buildings. This is a residential building right here. And so is that one back there. This is all like parking here. Yeah, we got a lot of parking here as well. You can see these are all for the residents here or some of the local businesses, but there is a lot of people here that live in this downtown area. It is quite impressive here as well, because like they keep adding more and more buildings down here. They keep making progress on this building right here. This is a lot of, I think I've been here like 3 times now in the past like year, maybe 4 times. And now they're actually starting to get all the glass put in this thing. Let me zoom this in all the way. Yeah. Last time I was here, it was like mostly bare bones in this building, but now it's starting to take a shape here. So it's really nice. This is like the major intersection here where it's got like 2 major roads combining here. Also, we got like bike paths going everywhere here. So it's very nice here. But even at like the intersection here, you can still see like a lot of tree cover here. There's a park that's over there. Oops. So yeah, there's a park over there that's really nice. I've done a video about that. I will link the video down in the description down below as well. Man, this is actually like real nice. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on the side I haven't been yet, so I can show you like what is exactly around this area, particularly. Though I will have the link in the description for the park visit for that area as well. So yeah, basically what you can do though, as you walk, make a left going there, this is called the Zhengshan station. This is like the very last station or the first station, depending on how it is, on the red line here in Taipei of the metro station. So this is like the first or the last station here, depending on what it is. So you'll eventually come to this area, and you can also walk across the road here through the station to the park. That park is really nice too as well. But also like this particular area right here is just a lot of, this particular area is kind of like a mix between like resident housing and some businesses here. But they do actually have some like really cool art going on here as well. As you can see here, this is like a modern sculpture here. So it's actually kind of nice. But it can't, it is ridiculous how big this building is. So yeah, we have a lot of bike lanes here, at least for the sidewalk here. Though this road right here, this is for the expressway, because it's right here on the sign. Take a nice slow in here. So yeah, we got a freeway and Nagang in Sangshan. So yeah, it's one of the many ways you can get around here as well. Though a lot of people will use their bikes here because you can rent bikes. Very popular service here. Yeah, these are actually like personal bikes coming up here on the right side. Man, this is great. This is fantastic through here. All right, we're gonna keep walking down here. We'll see what's down here. Okay, and now we're coming up here after like a 2-minute or 3-minute walk here. We're coming up on an area that you can rent the bikes as I was just talking about, called the U-bikes, and they're right here. So the ones with the orange backs to them, these are the newer bikes right here. These are brand new. And this is like the older style right here, though this is still prominent. Well, I will say like the newer ones here, they look amazing. Though the thing is that you have like your tap cards. That's why it's got this sensor zone here. So you tap it. You even got instructions on here, so it's really easy to use. And these stations are like everywhere, literally. So there's really no reason why you shouldn't be able to bike here in Taipei, because the U-bikes are like everywhere. Because this is like a brand or corporation that owns all these bikes that you can just like ride them. And as you can see, like this thing goes all the way down here. Let's keep walking. But yeah, it's quite a bit. There's probably like, I don't even know, maybe like 100, 200 bikes here. It's a lot of bikes. Oh man, there's a temple up there? Hold up. I can see it from here. Ooh, what is up here? Oh no, that... Oh, maybe a graveyard, I'm not sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, this photo is so cool sometimes. But yeah, the Taipei 101 is back, back that way. Yeah, the Taipei 101's that way. So yeah, we're gonna keep walking this way just to show you like what is actually over here. Because I don't think I've actually been over here actually, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I've actually been over here. So we're just kind of exploring this together. So if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Because without you, I wouldn't be doing this. But yeah, we're just kind of like visiting out here. Because I don't know, but I will say like this area actually really nice for being like just the city part in front of me. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta walk. Okay, so yeah, because this area is kind of like interesting. Because you got the interstate like right here. You probably hear it in the mic. Though there's so much green space over here that like that's been the shocker. Despite it being like the big city behind me, got this nice like just green space. It's really cool. not only do you have like all these green spaces kind of like floating around here, like here, I'm gonna zoom this back out, but you have a lot of this tree cover here, which like cuts down on like a lot of the temperature going on here. So it's actually pretty reasonable, where I'm not like just sweating all the time, which has been the last couple days of filming. But then occasionally you come across like these art pieces over here. This is a fountain. But man, like, it's pretty impressive. Like just seeing all of this stuff here. Like I'm getting a big enjoyment here as well. Also too, to add, I don't think I've talked about this yet, though on just about every one of these trees they got like this metal coil here. But basically this is like a QR code to tell whoever runs the forestry here where the tree's located at and if there's an issue with that tree. It's pretty amazing actually. They do it in Japan as well, to keep an eye on cherry blossom trees. That's what they do. Oh man, this is, so yeah, you can kind of see like where the interstate comes in and off here, the freeway. Man, this is interesting. Man, they got like interesting buildings here. Like, it's very interesting. We're kind of walking through here. We're gonna check out and see what's going on here. Yeah, that's a really busy road next to me. It's no joke being next to the freeway. I can tell you that. Now, I don't know what this building is. It's very cool though. I'm gonna go around here and check this corner out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, man, it is so cool like seeing like some of these buildings here. Especially like whatever's up here on this mountain here. I don't know what this building is, but it's pink. But I don't know what all of this is here, but it's very interesting. It kind of reminds me of like, I gotta put this like, one of these South American graves maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's what these are, but they're all on this mountain and they're all unique. It's very, very fascinating. I do like the aesthetics to it. It's very, very different than normal stuff here. I'm gonna zoom this back out. Coming up on some very interesting artwork here. I don't know what this is, but I can tell you that this is another residential building, whatever it is. And another big one next to it. Wait, what does this say? What's this say? All right. Interesting. Just one of those things in Taiwan that out of context doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I can tell you that this definitely looks like a typical like Chinese intersection right here. At least this area looks like back here. Yeah, it's very typical. It still looks pretty nice though on this nice sunny day. But I can tell you like this space here is very wide. Yeah, you can just feel, because I have a hat right now and I can tell you that the wind is blowing through here very quickly through here. And yeah, it's super, like I'm trying to keep the hat on so it doesn't like blow off. But yeah, that's how much like air can like push through here because it's so much space through here. It's not being like squeezed, like really squeezed, but it has some like flowiness to it, if that makes sense. The Chinese like to call it feng shui, which is like energy direction. Yeah, it's Chinese magic, let's say that, literally. But yeah, it's super interesting that some of the area down here is like made with that intention and that design through here. It's super cool to see. But I will say, like, it's actually kind of nice walking through here because as soon as I took off the made a left, not a right. not no drink song or anything like that. But we made a left, and I can tell you that the noise level went straight down, like crazy down. My mic on? Yep, mic is on. So yeah, the noise level went down incredibly. I'm like the loudest one right now. Also currently, like, it's Sunday here, in Taipei, Taiwan. And so much of a difference between like the normal Monday through like Saturday. Crazy difference on noise and volume levels, like shocking. Like it feels like nobody's here. It feels like the Chinese zombie apocalypse going on here. Literally. Kind of nice though. But I don't know if you can see it from here. Let's see here. It's like on this big building over here. Taipei 101's over here on this one area. Couldn't see it because of the shiny. Oh, there's my hat. See? This is another thing too, is like there's certain areas that have a theme going on here. And the theme that's in this area is all about English school programs, because this is like an English school learning program. There's the other half of this. Whoops, here, hold up. Zoom this back out. So this is another language school. We got Journeys over here. This is another English learning school. So that's another thing here in Taipei. Is like each section has like a theme. Some streets have a theme. Whole blocks have a theme. And this particular theme is all about like learning. So if you live in any of these like sky rises here, at least you know that like if you go near the 101, you can at least get the schooling that you're looking for. And also too, like English is the most prevalent here, but of course there's like different languages you can definitely learn here, and they all have different sections in these areas. So yeah, it was very very Asian. We'll say like piano lessons, learning K-pop Demon Hunters Golden. It was really nice. It was like a little subtle. Woo, my hat. Ooh. Like I said, windy through here. But yeah, very, very interesting coming through here. Hey, there we go. Like, as you can see, there's certain areas that don't have a lot of like buildings here. And you can just tell like the distance on how much like wider some of these skyscrapers are. Like it opens up tremendously. Like it's almost like some of these other areas where they have like double skyscrapers right next to each other and you just can't breathe. So this must mean that this opens up to the Taipei 101 area, which is down there. It's usually how it goes, especially down here downtown. They want to open up some of these areas so it's not like New York, where you got like skyscrapers on every single corner of this thing with no green space. Across the street here, but yeah, this is really nice. Ooh, my hat. Yeah, we're kind of walking through. I kind of like this aesthetic here. Really nice through here. Apparently on Google Maps, as I was just kind of looking up to see like where I'm going, this is actually kind of like a main road that kind of links different parts of Taipei together. But like I said earlier, it's a Sunday, so it's not that busy through here, but I can only imagine on like a normal day, like how busy it actually is. So we got one of the goated convenience stores here. It's one of 3 here in Taipei. So we got a 7-Eleven, there's Family Mart, and then the Taiwan exclusive here is called High Life. And maybe we'll see that on the way by. But for right now, we're gonna keep continuing walking through here. Though I will say, like, it's very rare to actually see a bench here, but there's a whole bunch of them, at least in this one section here. And it's actually kind of nice through here. So definitely come by. I'm gonna tag some of this like road here, like where you can actually like come and visit here. This is like a Sunday. What? Hold up. I'm gonna like swing this over here real quick. So there's this called Tap Life. So it's a cafe and dance studio. So you could probably get coffee and stuff like this. Though this is not a recommendation, though this is just a really unique area down here. So yeah, that actually looks pretty fun down here. And yeah, man, there's all types of cool shops down here. Like, I'm just kind of like looking around here. Of course, you got like your bike parking here. So if you do ride a scooter or parking here, definitely can do that. I will say, like, some of the building aesthetics here kind of gives off like a kind of like a high end a little bit, or at least what they're trying to do. It actually looks pretty cool. Oh man, we got a dating company. Oh man. But do you really need a whole building for your services? I don't know. Like that, it's interesting. Hey, things are different here. And, oh man, things are way different here, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's always something you have to be reminded about sometimes. Like, oh, that's a thing. I forgot about that. Oh man. But yeah, I'm going to keep walking down here. See if we can find like a High Life or like a Family Mart down here. So yeah, I'm going to flip this around and I'll show you what's going on. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, because your comments and everything that you guys do truly does matter. And without further ado, let me flip this around so you can see what I'm seeing. Woo! So yeah, we're kind of walking through here real quick, and we got a taxi here. So yeah, taxi service is pretty big here. So they also have Uber and a whole bunch of other ride services. So I'm always surprised though, whenever I come in like some of these areas, there's always something that like sticks out. This is one of those like crane games going on here, the gachapons. This one's all pink themed. Yeah, every one of these machines is like this pink flamingo going on here, but they're all crane games. Man, they do have some really cool plushies in here. We got Chibi Godzilla. We got Majin Buu here from Dragon Ball Z. Some other cute other things in here. But yeah, this is just another one of those Japanese things that kind of made its way over here, and it's just stuck. And yeah, you can find all these crane games in like just random areas that you're like, oh, why is that there? Hey, must be pretty good if they're still everywhere. Yeah, there's some like really fancy coffee shops over there, at least on the other side. Special coffee too. I have to try that one day when it's open. But today is not that day. If they got a kombucha, man, this is interesting. Yeah, man, there's so many like cool shops here, like here in Taipei, that yeah, you can pretty much like come to like many different stores and food places here, and you'd probably not eat all of them. Though we have the Subway here, yeah, probably not. Oh, is he really going in there? Is he really going in there? Oh my god. Oh man, got that Subway. Definitely not eating fresh, I can tell you that. Nope. Nope. Nah. Homie, why you getting the Subway? Subway is like the worst one to get. You can probably do better, but I'm not here to judge people's opinions on fast food. Oh man. So yeah, we're still walking down here. We're trying to get to the end of this road here, because I've definitely made it outside the 101. We're like, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 blocks from it now. And now we're starting to get back into the busy area that we're getting into more traffic-related situations here. And I still don't see a High Life or a Family Mart. I've seen 2 7-Elevens on the street. And they're on opposite sides too. But eventually I will see a High Life and I will make a video about it. I actually know where I'm at, believe it or not, because I usually just walk down there. But yeah. Yeah, because I actually walk on this road every day. Though it's super rare to actually see one of these like in person. Here, I'm gonna like zoom this out here. So this is like a gas station here. So as you can see, there is no like 87 or 85 here. It's all like in the 90s. Yeah, you got 92, 95, and 98. And all of these are in liters, and I can't even read all that. That's like 32.4, 33, and 35 NTD per liter. So it's actually, what, like $4? I'll have to do the math. I'll put the math down here on how much that is per gallon. Well, that about wraps up this video. So if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will catch you on the next video. Your boy Lando out on this one. Peace.